The mechanic says, I need new brakes, but they feel fine. What does that really mean? There's a specific kind of frustration that shows up when a shop tells you something is wrong with your vehicle and your own experience tells you otherwise. You drove in feeling fine. The pedal felt normal, no grinding, no squealing, no shaking. And then someone hands you an inspection report telling you that your brakes need attention. Your first instinct is reasonable. No wonder you wonder whether you're being told the truth. You wonder whether this is real or is it a manufactured one? The skepticism is healthy. It means you are paying attention. But there's a second question worth asking. What is the more useful one? Why would brakes that feel fine actually need service? The answer to that question is where most drivers discover something that they were never taught. Brakes are one of the only systems on your vehicle designed to feel completely normal right up until the moment they are not. And by the time the feeling changes, the repairs usually have changed too. Brakes do not warn you early, they warn you late. Here's what almost nobody explains at the counter. Your brake pads are consumable friction material bonded to a steel backing plate. When you press the pedal, hydraulic pressure squeezes those pads against the spinning rotor. Friction converts your vehicle's forward motion into heat, and that heat dissipates into the air, and that is the entire job. The critical detail is this. A pad with 2 millimeters of material left stops your vehicle almost exactly as well as a pad with 10 millimeters of material. The friction coefficient does not degrade in a way that you can feel. The pedal height does not change. The bite does not soften. Right up until the friction material runs out, the system performs. Then it does not. When the pad wears past the usable material, the steel backing plate contacts the rotor directly. There's a metal grinding against metal at high pressure and high heat. The moment you feel something wrong, damage is already occurring, and it is occurring to parts that were perfectly serviceable the day before. That is why they feel fine and they need service are not contradictory statements. They are both true at the same time. One is a description of performance. The other is a measurement of remaining life. So here's a quick tip. Ask your shop for the actual pad measurement in millimeters, not just their low. A number gives you something to track. Most pads start around 10 to 12 millimeters and are not considered due for replacement until around 3 millimeters. Knowing where you are in that scale turns a vague warning into a clear timeline. But here's where I'm going to really try and get you to understand. So shops don't possess a magic crystal ball, and they're not supposed to, and neither do you. And what's the difference between maintenance and a repair? So is a air filter that's dirty, is that maintenance or is that a repair? If the air filter's already gotten dirty, it's now a repair. And it's causing harm to your vehicle. If your transmission fluid is burnt or failing, is that a repair or is that maintenance? See, that's a repair. Anything that's already bad is a repair. Maintenance, by its very nature, is to fix it while it's still good, replace it while it's still good, maintain it while it's still good. Otherwise, you're not maintaining it. You're waiting until hopefully that specific time where it's starting to go bad, but it's not bad. Well, who's going to be in charge of that? Who's going to figure that out? And how many trips a year are you willing to make to your shop to replace the shock, struts, flushes, filters, belts, hoses, time belt, spark plug, balance line, battery service, plus all of your wearables? It's not reasonable that you are going to be able to do that. It's not reasonable that the automotive repair aftermarket facility or even dealer can figure out exactly when everything needs to be replaced. So we got to go on the law of averages. And um, sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. But I mean, realistically, what you're really talking about is the shop's not out to get you. I mean, I'm sure some shops are, but the average repair shop is not going to stay in business if they keep ripping people off. Just know that. And their reviews are going to show you that they're ripping people off. So if you're going to a shop that's got, a decent reviews, a decent number of reviews with a decent, almost 5 points, then at that point, what are you worried about? Why are you worried? Again, they're not everybody's infallible and not everybody's going to be honest every minute of every day. But people aren't out to get you. I mean, we all feel like they're out to get you. We all feel like that, where everything costs so much more, everything is this, everything is that. It's not the automotive repair shop's fault. So I'm begging of you, please, please take care of your vehicle so they can take care of you. Stay safe, stay strong.